Hello and welcome to TechWizzTV. Me and Osama Meslik and the camera are going to be doing lots of funny sketches as well as reviews and tips about technology and photography. We hope you enjoy, so please subscribe. There's a car behind you. So in today's video, we're going to be doing the basics of DSLR photography. Now obviously, the DSLR that I have in my hand right now is a D3000, which is like the beginner's DSLR. Now, even a beginner's DSLR does have complicated points. So, for a start, as you can see today, is not exactly the sunniest day in the world. So on this beginner's DSLR, you need to get into this side menu here to get to the basic features of a DSLR. And to do that, you press this little info button on the left here, and that will take you into this menu. To change the white balance, click white balance, go down to whatever sort of preset you are in at the time. Right now I'm going to call it cloudy. ISO, I'm going to say it's about 400 on a day like today. Active D-lighting, you can turn that on or off. I preferably like it off because it produces a more realistic image. So I'm going to set the aperture for about 4.5, that doesn't really matter, it all depends on shutter speed really when you're shooting a landscape shot. About 1/50th of a second. And as you can see, that is in much better detail. So what you've got to think about is composition. Now composition, if you don't know what that means, it's basically what the picture looks like. So where the frame borders are. So say if I were to take a picture of that tree, obviously I don't want loads and loads of space next to it. I just want, I just want a tree. So I'm going to zoom quite far in. Make sure that I get everything in the frame. Don't crop anything off. If you need to crop them, you can do it there in photo. And you get a good picture. So the difference between manual and autofocus is pretty obvious really. Autofocus, you hold down the button halfway, it'll focus itself, then you take a picture. Manual is the other way around. You have to manually adjust the focus ring on the front of the lens, like so, to get the picture that you desire. Now, manual focus is a lot more for pro users. So you can use autofocus to your advantage as well. If you just use a one-point AF system, which is basically where the one point in the camera, it'll show up on the lens, you can see through it, you just hold it down and it'll focus on whatever that is pointing at, then that's fine. Manual does exactly the same thing, only slightly more professional. But if you just want to get the quick shot, if you're a beginner, autofocus will do just fine.